from the land of the rising sun. 30 determined athletes have accepted the challenge to become Ninja Warrior. Divided into 4 extreme stages, competitors face the ultimate test of strength and will in their quest to become champion. Many are called, few are chosen. Now, let's find out who's tough enough to become the next Ninja Warrior.
Welcome to the 2nd anniversary tournament of Star Challenge. It's been 2 years since the very first tournament, where Star Challenge began on Mizugari Island. Now, 40 competitors are preparing to take on this anniversary course at Mount. This rip-off My Hero Academia name, I'm not saying that ever again. After both Wizzy and Swerve were defeated on the final stage, many new competitors from around the ninja scene have also shown up for a chance to achieve total victory. But it won't be easy, as always. They must first conquer all 4 stages to reach their goal. In the first stage, competitors must gamble their luck on obstacles like the Gambler. In the second stage, competitors must face the Spin Bridge Kai. In the third stage, these superstars take on the most extreme obstacles, such as the toughened Cliffhanger. And in the final stage, competitors have only 30 seconds to climb the final 3 obstacles before hitting the button at the top and achieving total victory. With the stakes higher than ever before in this era, will anyone be able to reach the top and become the newest Ninja Warrior? We now head back to the mountain, where the 2nd anniversary tournament is about to commence.
Well, I couldn't find anyone special enough to do this run. Like, all the funny people are gone, Hamoto's dead, and then Jack is Boom is in his washed era, you know? Like, does anyone want to hear him anymore? Hell no. But anyways, Kogi's starting off this tournament as number 1. Buddy the dog rooting for him on the sideline. That's all he cares about, and that's his literal entire profile. But anyways, into the Ribbon Runner. This has been modified from last time. You can't just go straight at it, and he does it with ease. Curtain Slider, and he beats that as well. Double cross. Taking his time here. The weights actually move with you this time, instead of you just getting slowness out of nowhere. Halfway through to the end, and he just sold. We're already starting off with a disqualification. How are we telling this bad already?
And after the absolute doozy of last run, we have the American Dream. Oh, the Beast coming in at number 2. Drunk as fuck. He's cheating in Ninja Machine, but he can't cheat here, so let's see how he does.
Come on, Owen.
Examining the Ribbon Runner.
Yeah, we should have given Owen.
Remember, the obstacle, it has been changed, but it's no problem for him. Good. Oh, he smacked his head against it.
Yeah, y'all should have given
Yeah,
like an extended time.
being drunk does that. So, yeah. You know what? Whatever. Just hold down the jump button. Off we go.
The third competitor to take on the first stage. It is somebody who's well known, like very well known in the Roblox community. You should know who this is. It is Jiggle, aka Fragile, the Steel Castle host, coming in for his first tournament of Star Challenge. You know, that's how like famous I am, guys. We're getting that to that point. But anyways, into the Ribbon Runner. I think he's here because the stupid Roblox update is basically killing off their comps. You can't even talk to anyone anymore. Already into the double cross with 95 seconds remaining. He's waiting on that first one to make sure it is just right. And he makes it through now into the target practice. He has to aim at 4 targets, and he
oh my god.
He just walked off. Are we really starting off with a bunch of these fucking results already?
Jiggles was too focused on the in-game target and missed their shot at pressing spacebar, plunging into the deep water below.
Well, after that somewhat embarrassing result that just happened, where is this? Get over here. Why you are not getting an interview? You were kind of irrelevant for that. You know. Next competitor is Hictalium. Yeah, the gay person is giving you. He's starting off as number 4 for his 4th tournament in a row. Now into the Airman Runner. He's through that. Now into the Curtain Slider. Can he make the dismount? No, he just ran off the crystal already. And that's Sectalium's run. Okay, next.
From the land of the rising sun to the land of the jumping beans, we have Aiken Oregano, aka Caleb, coming in at number 5, the highest number he's ever had as a public service officer, according to his title. Perfect streak, got a record of 1.4. Let's see if he can ever beat that PB. Going into a Ribbon Runner. Again, the pattern has been changed. You need not go through the middle now. Okay, and exactly as I said, middle bad. Should've listened.
For the first time since his debut, Caleb ends up failing on the first obstacle. Maybe playing on a hospital bed wasn't such a good idea, you cop.
Yeah, what's going on, guys? It's JoJo on the commentary for this run, which only means one thing. A member of the game show community is about to run the Star Challenge course. And here he is, number 9, the cat enthusiast, __. It's Panda. Panda, hi mom, I'm on TV, __. Really excited to run the course here on 1.1. I'm telling you guys, game show communities are parkour merchants. Anyone from the game show community has a great chance to beat the course. And as we can see, Panda's already on obstacle number 3. He's carrying the 2 lanterns like the absolute unit that he is, getting through this obstacle relatively easily. Now, he's on to target practice, the newest obstacle. This could be a challenge because he was eliminated from the Strikeout game show on a target-based challenge. Let's see if he can make the jump. Oh no! 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 Why?
Wow, I forgot how these go. It's been so long. Hello, sir. Now, you've hailed here from faraway lands, actually, from another game. What are your thoughts? What are you hoping to accomplish, and what do you think you will do on this course today?
Since I'm a rookie, first time doing like, Ninja Warrior. Oh, okay, well, that just disappeared from my hands.
That's okay.
But yeah, this is my first time. I'm usually known in Roblox. I usually fail stage 1, except for Dude's Warrior. I guess I cleared somehow. Yeah, I think I might do good. I think I might fail 1-4 to 1-6. But yeah, I hope it goes well.
Well, our next competitor, it is somebody new to Minecraft, but he also is very well known in the Roblox community, not for Ninja, but for Wipeout. It is Tamagoi. He's the host of Retro Wipeout.
Ready?
Not my thing, but I heard it's pretty fun. So, I mean, you can go check that out, like, after this tournament. Anyways, into the Ribbon Runner now. Again, he hasn't really played Minecraft, so he doesn't know how to really play the game. Going into the Ribbon Runner, and, well, he just walked off. What do you expect? He's new. So, well, for our next competitor, it is someone who is somewhat special to Star Challenge. He's been here since Era 1, but he vows that this is his last tournament of Star Challenge. It is Hayam Galactic, coming back for his 6th tournament. He says that he will win this tournament, in quotations, but let's see if he can even make it back to stage 2 and maybe even beyond that. Down to the Ribbon Runner. He goes to the very edge of it for some reason. That's a little risky, but he's onto the second one. Now he has to dismount off, and he's through. Curtain Slider, pretty easy. Down to the Double Cross. He's had some issues with this before, but he's making it through. Waiting for the cycle. Onto the second. Now he has to dismount off. He's through that as well. Onto the new obstacle, the target practice. You have to aim at this target up here. He lines it up and shoots, and he has to run across as fast as he can. There he goes. Onto the second. To make it to the jump. Okay, he makes it. That was a little risky. Come on. To the third. He waits for it. No, he's out already. He missed and went for that little corner right there. And, well, he's getting sent back up to space. I guess because
what type of lag is this?
Maybe he fits it. Well, bye, Galactic. Oh shit. Well, he goes even faster. Yeah. Okay.
Part of the court. Oh my god, I got an achievement from that.
After Galactic got sent back up to space like Team Rocket, 5 more competitors took on the course, only to fail the same free obstacle on the course. Topaz gets decently far for his first time on Star Challenge, failing halfway through. Llama got glazed, pause, through it all, but still can't prove the wash allegations wrong. Little Butter couldn't exactly get far on 1.4, along with his close friend Jason falling shortly after. And Bowling still can't do a good ninja competition for the life of him. With 27 more competitors getting ready for their shot at the course, who will be the first to clear the first stage?
Dzień dobry ludzie, następny zawodnik na Star Challenge Ninja Warrior jest KFC Lover, Jakari, Wild Sasuke, 6-7.
Ready.
Idziemy.
Bro, no, I feel like this was made intentionally for me to hold it.
KFC Lover, Jakari. Let's do this. Jest na Ribbon Run. Tricky obstacle, very hard obstacle. Jakari. Jest na drugim, teraz trzeci, nie, co ja mówię? Katan Slider! Jest!
Careful. Relax.
Double cross now! Jakari jest na pierwszym double cross, teraz na drugi double cross, ukończył! Jakari, anything but hosting in server. Here we go. Jakari, target practice 1.4. Jest na pierwszym.
Come on then.
O, jest! Teraz drugi target practice 1.4.
Alright, take your time. You have time.
Yes, take your time, Jakari. Szybko!
Oh god.
Teraz idę trzeci! Szybko, Jakari! Jesteś bardzo wolny teraz!
Nice.
Ostatni! Yes, Jakari, nie! Oh my goodness!
Phase through.
Massive fumble, co się stało?
And after that god-awful performance put up by Decorator, we have the wondrous performer this time. It is Lyrical Wonders coming in at number 8 for his first tournament. He hosts Doo's Warrior over on Roblox, so this run should be a doozy. He's actually got 3 faces on his skin, probably the most I've seen on a skin ever. He salutes the camera. Second ribbon now, being pretty careful. Good. Into curtain slider. He one-shots the obstacle. Off in the double cross now. Good. At least he jumps to it. Alright. Choosing to do probably the weirdest strat I've ever seen. And we've seen some pretty damn weird strats. But if it can work for him, I'm sure it can work for anyone. Out of this. Into target practice. We've seen at least a couple fails here. See if he can make the first jump. Good, just in time. Second one. Great. Now the third hardest one. He's got that on lock. Should have this. And we're into uncharted territory, everyone. The Gambler. This obstacle should never, ever be underestimated, as it could be your last gamble. Extends onto the non-spinning disc now. Can he get a grab on? No, he can't. He is out for the count and into the water. What a wondrous run from Lyrical. No, you're not going into that. Bye-bye.
The Doo's Warrior host makes it the farthest out of anyone so far, but unfortunately, he doozed his way to the second disc, plummeting into the water below.
We just had a pretty good run, so let's see if we can repeat that success. It is from Ninja League all around Famalam. Holy job description. Okay. Coming in at number 10, despite what the screen says. It's a ribbon runner. I don't believe I've ever seen him participate in the Ninja Comp. I may be wrong. At least not in Minecraft. Alright, turn on the slider. Gets through it. Good. Into the double cross. Oh my fucking god, Fama. Oh no. No, it's over. I'm sorry. It's over. Oh my god. Up next is the man, the myth, the one hidden in plain sight from the stupid ass cameraman. It is J-Cat, the student who shugs at MCW. Now, He records literally everything he runs, so he's one of the few reasons we have a certain tournament that someone never uploaded. Fuck you, Jack. Choosing to wait on Ribbon Runner. Okay, okay. Speeds through it. Okay. I didn't know he was cooking up something gas here. Like, oh no! He burnt the kitchen. That is not good. Yeah, no.
Well, our next competitor to take on the first stage, it is someone who is a big fan of Cyberpunk. They're cosplaying as Lucy from the game. Actually, the series. But it is Liam, starting as number 13 for his first tournament. He's supposed to be here, like years ago. I kept advertising it to him. But he's finally here, so let's go. Now to the Ribbon Runner. He has to go for the sides, but he just waits on it. Through the curtain slider. Yes, he is. Now to the double cross. He just... Okay, well, he's speeding through that really fast. Okay, now he's into the target practice. Aiming at the target, and he shoots onto the first, second, to the third. He is fast. God damn, I can't even keep up with him. Now to the Gambler. We saw nobody get past this so far. But can he be the first to do so? He jumps to the little stretchy thing. I still don't know what it's called. We can just call it anything at this point. But he makes it to the vines. Okay. He make the dismount. Yes, he can. Now he's the first to make it to this back half part. Onto the warped wall now. He makes it up first try. Okay. Guillotine Bridge, my favorite obstacle of all time. It is totally not copied from somebody. He makes it. Holy shit. Okay. I have to move up. Okay, he is moving up like with ease. He's kind of struggling on the free climbing though, even though it's modified to be free itself. But he makes it up with hit the where are you going? Come on. Well, he just kind of ran off. Let's just teleport him back up here. Hey, I don't think he knew that there was a button up there, but he clears with 18 seconds. And he moves on to the second stage. He's the first one to do so.
Liam ends up speeding their way to the finish, and despite missing the buzzer at the end, he becomes the first competitor to clear and move on to the second stage.
Well, our next competitor, it is someone who is related to Liam, but he's actually been here before. It is a furry who really likes Venom. It is Unsatisfied, who thinks he is Stardust for some reason.
Ready?
I don't know why he thinks he's my old name, but whatever. He's back again. He hasn't played since T3 where he felt the spin bridge last time. Can he make it back to that spot again? Down to the Ribbon Runner. He hasn't seen this at all. He's taking a lot of time here for some reason. I guess to make sure he gets the timing right. Okay. He makes it through that with ease, going on the other side of the curtain slider for some reason, but it works. Now to the double cross. Ties is rooting him on, and he's running later as well. Now through the double cross, and he's through now to target practice. He has to aim at these targets. He should know how to aim as he played Meltdown. That was an early jump, and he already ended off his run like that, failing at the same spot as before. Down.
As soon as the cameraman's ready. Okay, good. Up next is someone who you've probably seen before. It is Tons. Another lag demon. We'll add that to the list of them. Heading into stage 1, 110 seconds on the clock. He's also got a goof animation, just like J-Cat earlier. We just saw Unsat do not do well. Oh. What? Cheating! Anyway. See, now, the important part here is not to see that he's cheating, but how he's using these cheats, alright? Oh my fuck, do you... Okay. Okay, well, he just sped through double cross, right? Onto the scariest obstacle on the stage. We just saw a fail here. Let's see if that's a repeat. Get through the first one. Second one's scary still, but he seems to make it. And off to the third one. Low shot on the fourth one, but he still makes it. Onto the gambler. Choose to reset the obstacle despite already being reset. Okay, good. First transfer. On the next one. And gets a lot. Great. Dish match. Okay, now onto the warp wall, heading in with 18 seconds. That is not how you do that. Or, oh god. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god. Wow. I'm in shock.
Our next competitor is the champion of the Roblox Ninja Warrior community. It is someone who likes the wrong kind of ball, according to his skin. It is Yas, coming back for his second tournament. He's back again with some supporters this time. Watch up to the stage. I don't know why he's sitting in this booth when it's only for the winners. But anyways, he's off. Now he's made it to the gambler. This is the farthest he's made it so far. Onto the cobwebs. Just jump through these vines. He's lining it up. Okay. Hits the button. He's extending it out slowly. Onto the spinner. He has to jump through these vines, but the spinner doesn't move anymore, so he should be fine. And he makes it to the vines as well. Lining it up again, and he's through. Now into the back half with the warp wall ahead of him. Line it up yet again. He thinks he's Wizzy for some reason. Up the warp wall and one. Tries to skip for some reason, but it didn't work out. Guillotine bridge. He jumps through the little platform right there. Now he has to jump back and get across as fast as possible. Yes, he's through. Holy, I'm like not keeping up with this, but he gets stuck in the wall. Good thing the pad hasn't moved out, so you can go at it again. Okay, he's getting up again. Stuck in the top bit again, but the pad is pulled out, so he needs to get up here. He has only 10 seconds left. The klaxon is going off. He needs to get up here now. Come on, yes, please. He's up the second wall. Just hit the button. And yes, he does. He clears with 2 seconds remaining. He proves that he can beat Roblox, and he now proves that he can beat Minecraft.
Yas ends up taking revenge on the course, and despite the slip up on the free climbing, he barely clears with just 2 seconds to spare.
What the? Okay, well, our next competitor, it is someone who should be recognized at this point. They've been here 3 times before. It is Shiny Pepper, a recorded game show connoisseur. Now,
Ready?
literally, he's running now because I think tomorrow or something at the time of this recording, he's literally recording a 12-hour Survivor tournament. I don't understand how people can do that, but who cares? Anyways, through the River Runner, he should know how to do this. Okay, down to the curtain slider. He jumps a little early on the crystal, ending his run already.
Well, he's fast, he's strong, and he's covered in golden armor. Back for his third attempt at the first stage. It is frustrating. That was my impression of that British UK man. I don't think it was good well. Corey, you can mute that if you want. But I believe in him. Frog believes in him. Corey definitely believes in him. He can beat stage 1. So let's see how he does. He should have no problems on his first obstacle. In fact, he should ace this bitch right now, and he does. Onto the current slider, a very quick obstacle, which he gets through just fine. Now onto the first tricky obstacle, the first stage. It is double cross, but we can tell from his past experiences he's gonna fly through this. He's gonna move like a butterfly, you know, all that shit. Now he's on to target practice, which is unknown territory, and from what I can see, has killed off 10 people.
He hit it dead on.
10 people. It's a 1.4, Corey. Do you want this to be like Spin Bridge? Anyway, back onto the main focus of the Crunch Crusher. He is back onto what beat him last time. The Gambler. Can he make it onto that crafts table? Yes, he does. He has to fucking use his fist to move it forward. Can he make it onto the third disc now? Oh my god, he does? Wait, can Crushery actually clear the first stage? Oh my god, 51 seconds heading into the warped wall. We have seen some struggle on it since Kori buffed the stair time, making it, you know, a bit less free, but he makes it through just fine. Now onto the guillotine bridge. Hopefully with this, you know, use of being Gladiator, he doesn't, you know, he knows how to dodge the guillotine, which... Ooh. I just cut my hand, fuck. Crusher, I still believe you. I managed to go to an ER real quick though, hold on. Oh my god, it's everywhere! It's everywhere! Oh my
You got it.
god! Crusher! Oh my god, he's fucking, oh my god, let's go!
Yo.
Oh my god.
Hello, Warrior in Gold. How are you feeling? You cleared stage 1 for the first time ever. What are your thoughts? What are your feelings? What do you think you're gonna accomplish in stage 2?
I thought it was impossible, but here we are, and I'm assuming stage 2 is actually impossible, so I doubt I can beat that. Yep, that's all I've got to say.
So where's my YouTube short?
In the back rooms. Wait a
Okay,
minute.
I'm gonna need that. Oh, no, get the fuck back.
It's time for a look at today's Ninja Killer. Even though the screwdriver was replaced with something brand new, target practice ends up taking out 10 competitors. From stupid mistakes to genuine fails, it nearly takes the record for the most failed obstacle in a tournament. We just watched Crushery clear the first stage for the very first time. About time. Now, 7 more competitors end up getting digested as Star Challenge may end up turning into Sasuke Craft if they were shown. Tai returns and clears yet again, getting the fastest time with 28 seconds on the clock. Following him was Cam, Gojo, Frog, JackIsBoom, Wizzy, and Tackmeister, who took the slowest time out of the bunch, clearing with only a second remaining. With just 10 more competitors to go, who else will move on to the second stage?
Well, for our next competitor, it is someone who is really well known in the Roblox community compared to Minecraft. He owns one of the biggest comps, and it is Blue Tides coming in for his first tournament in Minecraft Ninja Warrior. He's starting off as number 22 for some reason. I don't know why he's so high, considering he never plays Minecraft, and this is his first time doing Minecraft parkour. But let's see how he does. Into the ribbon runner, he waits for the cycle and he goes for the right. Waiting again. Okay, he makes it. Now into the curtain slider. Can he make the jump? No, he cannot. And he's out already. That was an early fail from Blue Tides.
Unfortunately, Blue Tide's hopes of clearing the stage was short-lived, as he ends up jumping into the curtain slider itself and falls straight into the Blue Tide.
On his second and last appearance of Star Challenge, he unfortunately failed the Gambler as he failed to make it onto the roulette reel into the disc. But now Socks of Ferret is here to achieve 2 things. Revenge on the Gambler and his first buzzer on Star Challenge. Let's see if he can siege his dream by starting off at the ribbon runner. He on the sidelines is Cam and Swerve. Cam is actually his mentor, but as of late, he doesn't seem he's been online as much. I don't know if that's still true. But now, no hesitation here onto the double cross. You can see that bar is actually on his head now, making it a little bit more difficult as there's more weight on his body. A little bit more of a hesitant technique on the double cross, but it works just as fine as any others. Now he's on to the second new obstacle, target practice. It has already taken out about 10 people, but he actually looks somewhat comfortable here, as I believe he plays Smash Brothers as Lucas along with Wizzy and Cam. I don't know if that's like because of his country or whatever, or if he plays with them or whatever, but I'm not too sure. Now onto the obstacle that failed him last time. It is the Gambler. Hopefully he has been practicing and went to Vegas. I think he went to Vegas, or was that someone else? I'm not too sure. But now he's about to approach the roulette wheel, which got nerfed from last time as there's no more TP commands. Let's see if he can make it onto the card. Gets a very nice trip and oh
Ah!
no! He loses his grip as soon as
So
he
close.
latches onto the
Damn.
card.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
Well, I mean, he's happy with it, but you know, deep down, he is
Could've been a whole
unfortunately
lot worse.
disappointed.
Well, after that unfortunate fail from Sox, it is our next competitor returning for their 4th tournament. He's been digested way too many times, so y'all probably don't know him. It is Neo, the future Star Challenge winner, despite not beating the first stage ever. Well, let's see how he does this time. Can he beat it? Let's see. Heading through the River Runner, he waits for the cycles, kind of going a little weird on it, but he makes it. Through the curtain slider, down to the double cross. Waits for it to be in this position. What are these terrible angles that Frog is getting? I have no idea. I don't have my camera angle this time because for some reason my camera just didn't work. So anyways, into the target practice, heads on to the 2nd, now to the 3rd. Showing no struggle, but he goes for a different route on that 3rd one. Works out for him, and he is through the target practice. Gambler. He showed no struggle last time with it. So can he do it again with this nerf variant? On the spinner. I don't know why Frog opened the chat, but it's fine as Neo makes it through the Gambler. Down to the warp wall. This has been buffed. Let's see if he can do it in one. Yes, he can. He climbs up now into the guillotine bridge. This is his personal best as he couldn't get past the flying. Oh. Well, that just happened.
And now, up next is someone who has made quite a name for themselves recently. It is Matty the Div. Heading in number 28, calling himself the SCNW 7 champion. A very grandiose title for someone who has not even made past stage 1 yet. So let's see if he can do that today. Chooses to wait on Ribbon Runner, holding his trademark fishing chips as a proud Brit.
Easy, bro.
Onto curtain slider.
Easy,
Good.
bro.
He is kind of lagging through the course.
Okay, wait. I don't feel good about that.
Okay, far jump. And now into target practice.
I feel like
This could be the make or break of Matty's div here. Great first shot. See if we can get a repeat. Also a good second shot. Down to the hard one. Chooses to do the corner start and it works out. Now onto the free shot that he's waiting on for some reason. Yeah, okay. On to Gambler now. Resets the obstacle despite it being already reset. It's okay, it's muscle memory for a lot of us. Choosing a slow, careful, and steady pace here just to make sure he doesn't fall. You have a lot of time, but it can still run out. Jumps, makes it. He latches on, he's right on the edge.
Then be wet.
And dismounts. Now, off into the warp wall. Makes it up in one. Okay.
The moment of truth.
Now we just saw a fail here, so let's hope that's not a repeat. No! He's out.
That's just sad, honestly.
Oh
like,
no.
What flip is that?
No, it's over.
And next to take on the Star Challenge course, that's right, I'm back again. I'm here to commentate this amazing runner that's about to run. Number 29, the 2-time stage 1 failure, Liv. Hey, it's Liv. Guess what, guys? Liv is technically from the game show community, even though I see her more on Star Challenge these days. But that means I get to push my agenda on the stage, guys. Join Game Show Central. Play the game shows. You will get better at parkour. You will have more success in the Ninja Warrior games.
Happen.
Anyway,
No,
Liv is a prime example of that success. On her first run, she failed 1.3, a similar version to this obstacle right here. However, this is her second time beating that obstacle. Yes, in her previous run, she made it all the way to the final obstacle of stage 1. So Liv is hoping to improve on that once again and touch stage 2 for the first time. Liv is making it through target practice, which has taken out so many people, and in fact just got through it. And now, Liv is taking on the Gambler, an obstacle she has beaten once before. Liv is absolutely cooking right now, making it all the way to the final jump, hits it. That's the hardest part in my opinion. And now the dismount. Liv is good. 55 seconds on the clock. That is plenty of time. That if you guys know, if you guys have run this course before, you know that Liv is doing great on time. Even with the warped wall fail, it's going to be hard for Liv to time out. It's really, the ball is in her court here, folks. She is up the wall in her second try. Well done. And now onto this 7th obstacle, her first time doing the guillotine bridge. It was not in the previous tournament, but makes it look easy. And now 30 whole seconds onto this nerfed version of an obstacle that she fell on previously. Let's see if she can fight her demons here today. Is already up the first wall, plenty of time to go. Climbs up the ladder and makes the final jump. One jump away. Liv is gonna hit the button. Liv, for the first time, we'll be seeing stage 2.
My brain's always trying stage 4.
After 2 tournaments, this GSC member manages to clear with 17 seconds remaining, proving that they deserve a spot with the others on stage 2. And
up next is one of the OGs of Star Challenge. They started back in Era 1, and they haven't been seen since T3. It is Bluey, the ICC coder, coming in for his 4th tournament after failing on stage 2 yet again. He has a perfect record on stage 1, but can he make it back to stage 2 again? Through the River Runner, he has to take his time through this obstacle. It's a little tricky for some. Through the curtain slider with ease. Now to the double cross. He hasn't seen this obstacle at all, along with the other 3. Okay, he's through. Now to the target practice. He has to aim at the 4 targets. He should know how to do this considering he's coded Meltdown before. That uses a lot of bows. He is speeding through that shit. Okay. Already through 75 seconds into the Gambler. Jumps into the cobwebs. To ride with it for a minute, you know? I don't think he's seen anything on this course so far. Like everything has changed since he's left in here. Despite it being in the same era. Now the Gambler doesn't spin like last time and he makes it. All he has to do is just dismount. He's lining it up even though the jump is already free. Down to the warped wall with 47 seconds. Okay, he first tries the wall as well, showing no difficulty. He's almost to the end. On the guillotine bridge, he has to get his timing right. He makes it. Now through the guillotine. And he's through that as well. Onto the free climbing. He's almost at the end. Come on, Bluey, you can do it. Up the first wall. Now he has to wait for the second cycle. He almost chokes. He's up and he hits the button with 17.57 seconds on the clock, coming back to stage 2 for a second time. Well, our next competitor returns once again, coming in for his 3rd tournament. He's labeled as an all-star in Craftsuke despite not deserving that title. It is Blake, the nursing student, coming in after failing the SmackDown ladder last time yet again because he just kind of sucks at ladders. Anyways, back into the River Runner for his 2nd tournament in a row. Despite the modification. Jumps a little early into the ice, but he still makes it anyways. Double cross. Doing the frog strat, just speeding to the end. Doesn't even stop on the second one. Target practice is a little finicky on the bows on Bedrock Edition. Okay, on the second. Has to hit the 3rd target. It's a little tricky to do the jump. He goes for the bottom strat and he makes it. Now for the 4th, this is a free dismount and he's through, barely. Now into the Gambler with 64 seconds. He's a little behind on pacing, but can he still make it up in the back half? Hits the button. Struggling to get down. He needs to hurry up. Okay, and now he's onto the spinner. And he makes the dismount like always. Now he has to make it off of here. And he's through. Down to the warped wall. He's showing not that much struggle on the course, but he's going a little slow. First time up the wall. Down to the guillotine bridge. Hasn't shown much difficulty across the course so far. Onto the second, he has to go back, and no, he just slips off. He couldn't get a jump in, and he failed stage 1 for the first time in his Star Challenge career.
Blake thought he could reach up high for the buzzer, but the midget wasn't high enough, as he ends up falling on the guillotine bridge, putting an end to his stage 1 streak.
Well, after that disappointing performance from Blake, I am commenting a third run in a row for some reason. Our next competitor is returning for his 4th tournament. It is Darker Peniel.
Eating a piece of bacon right
coming in as a student to whatever. It's literally, he got so lazy he couldn't even do the bio. He just copied it off of JCats and spelt it poorly. Anyways, into the curtain slider, speeding through. He wants that speed record from what I've heard after breaking it on stage 2 already last tournament. Does a weird strat on the double cross, but he's through onto the target practice with 90 seconds. Makes it onto the first. Onto the second, okay. Goes for the low strat for some reason. Could have been faster with that top one, but he still makes it through. Down to the gambler. Waiting for it to move faster despite his momentum being like carrying him. Doesn't even take his time on the wheel, he just throws the vines already and he just jumps. Holy, okay. 60 seconds into the warp wall. Up the warp wall in 1, down to the guillotine bridge. He's speeding through as fast as he can, makes the jump, immediately runs back and he goes for the middle on a low jump to the bar. Okay. Free climbing now with 40 seconds left. He's aiming for that speed spot. Holy, this is so fast. I don't know what I'm saying anymore, but he beats the record. And my dogs are barking because my parents are home at this tournament.
Cool.
Fuck.
Pretty good, yeah.
The upcoming star, fueled by a hatred of Stardust, manages to get to stage 2 while breaking the speed record thanks to Kori's glazing, cementing himself as one of the greats.
As an ant stares down on us, sir, you appear to have made it to stage 2. What are your thoughts? What are you feeling? What are you hoping to achieve on such stage?
To get the fastest time on stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, and then beat it for $100. Doing it all.
Great.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen, by the way. First one's done already, right? Yeah.
Yes,
They see the
it's literally behind us, dude.
That's so aura, dude. Holy, I'm so freaking good.
You know what isn't aura?
Oh, that's not aura.
The last of the 2 competitors are getting ready to run stage 1, and our next competitor has made it to the final stage last time. They ended up failing the summon ladder, but they're back for their 6th tournament. It is Swerve T.
I got hit.
Still a Cardi stand, as he said.
Leon, my arm is injured!
And he got injured somehow by the fireworks. I hope that doesn't affect him on stage 1. But anyways, into the stage. He's our last man standing of last tournament. So can he make it back to the final stage yet again? He gets through the curtain slider really easily. Here's a double cross. He had no issues with this before. Does a weird strat, making it through to the target practice. Hasn't gotten any fails since the front half ran earlier. And he's demonstrating it's kind of easy. He's tested this once before though, and he couldn't make it onto that third one. He demonstrates that he's practiced it enough. Down to the gambler. Okay, not much to say here. It's just a slow ride.
Is it really that bad?
He's now on the spinner. This hasn't taken out many, but it's still chokeable, and he doesn't choke it. And now he has to dismount it. He has to line it up for some reason, and he's through. Fourth ball with 52 seconds remaining on the clock. He's doing just fine. Now the guillotine bridge. This is not supposed to be underestimated. But he demonstrates that it's easy as fuck. Okay. Free climbing now with 36. He has no way to choke unless he manages to just fall down here. Goes straight in the middle for some reason. And he is through yet again. Moving on to the second stage with 28 seconds remaining.
Not bad though.
Decent time, not the fastest, but
It is my absolute honor and privilege to finally commentate this man's run. He is the only one to ever achieve complete domination here in Star Challenge. He is one of the very few to hold a perfect attendance. It is JackIsTrash. I am glazing this man way too much, but he is one of my friends, you know, in the entire community. He's been with me for a while, so I think it's finally about time I commentate one of his runs. You can see Wizzy on the sideline over there, but it cuts to the camera maybe because I don't know what is, right? Megan's way on to the current slider now. He absolutely loves his obstacle and doesn't wish for it to get removed. Yeah. Okay, come on, Jack. You have to get past double cross now. It's not that hard. No hesitation, just fine. This guy is so good at this game, even on a broken keyboard, which I don't believe that for a second. It looks like he's moving on a brand new, fresh keyboard, right? There's a cut in the video. Corey's editing sucks, right? But the course is lovely. No shade. On to the Gambler now, which is my other goat. Socks a Ferret failed. Jack will have absolutely no problem on this, right? Onto the craft table. Okay, Jack, you're better than this. You should not be taking this much time, but he is a grand champion Star Challenges, I'm not. So what am I saying, right? Right. On to the card now. Now just has to make the dismount, which I think is one of the harder parts about the obstacle, but you know, everyone has their own opinion. 41 seconds heading into the warp wall. You did have some hardships here in practice, but you know, if you have your face on the mountain here in Star Challenge, you should know what you're doing, and this man absolutely has the game plan for every single obstacle, so I just kind of got it, you know. But 24 seconds heading into free climbing. Jack, if you fail this, you're absolutely living up to your name, right? Right. Having a weekend as his profile here on the side. I don't know if he's listening during this run, but it seems to look like it because he's here with 13.87 seconds left on the clock. Absolutely goated run from here, JackIsTrash.
Now, you've actually cleared stage 1 on Java this time. What are your thoughts? What are your feelings? What do you think you will do in stage 2? You know, besides skill. Great!
The last of the 40 competitors faced the first stage, and the battle for total victory has never been more explosive than ever before. 24 competitors were shut down by the brutal obstacles, but 16, the most in Star Challenge history, were able to survive. As we look at the leaderboard, Darker Paniel ends up breaking another speed record, beating it by just half a second. Live and Bluey, why, nearly ended in a tie, being separated by just a millisecond. And finally, Hackmeister takes slowest time, just barely making it back to stage 2. The second stage has been modified since last time. With the SmackDown ladder gone, they now just have 80 seconds to hit the buzzer at the end to move on to the third stage. Could any of the newcomers become a superstar, or will the All-Stars continue to dominate into the third stage? We now return to the set, where the competition is about to continue.
Head into the second stage. 16 competitors have moved on, and our first competitor is walking up through the dragon. It is the Cyberpunk fan. It is Liam. Somehow making it to stage 2 in his first tournament. Now he's a veteran. He thinks the little dragon animation is cool. But anyways, let's see how he'll do on stage 2. He's pretty good at parkour. He should have no issues with the stage. Going through the ring slider, he hits it just in time. Brazen Iron Maiden, this has been modified, where you can't go as far off the edges. Going up as fast though, he's showing no struggle through that. And he's through, now to the spin bridge guy. Waiting for the ball, and no, he just slips off. He rushes it, and he's pretty mad by the chat.
Although Liam was the first to clear the first stage today, he also became the first to fail on the spin bridge Kai, missing the second ball and diving straight into the water.
The second competitor is getting ready for the second stage. It is the champion of the Roblox community. It is Yas, an Olympic handball player, despite the skin like literally showing off that he's an Astros fan. I don't know what's up with that, but anyways, he's never been to our stage 2 before. She's usually a stage 2 merchant. So let's see what he can do here. Down to the Brazen Iron Maiden. This obstacle has received no fails in this past few tournaments. And he's taking his time, making sure not to be the first. It's up through the first half.
Back, come on.
To the second, and he dismounts off into the Spring Bridge Kai, where Liam failed here. Waits for the timing, and he makes it up the first. To the second ball, to the third. Come on, no! And he ends up slipping off at the end. And he seems pretty pissed off.
What happened? Wait, what happened?
Uh-oh.
What are you fucking typing for? Damn!
Well, next up for their first appearance on the second stage in Star Challenge, it's Crushery. He is known for selling the bag in a lot of things, so let's hope he can finally swallow what he's been choking on. This is his third competition, and he is off. 80 seconds on the second stage, as you know. Going down the ring slider, now he's going to need to hit the buttons and punch that endermite at the right time, which he successfully does. 1 obstacle down, 5 to go. Last tournament, he failed the 5th obstacle of stage 1. He is already 4 obstacles ahead of his personal best. He's showing some very steady improvement here as he's already through the Brazen Iron Maiden. 2 obstacles down now with 45 seconds left on the clock. Now the biggest ninja killer of Star Challenge 3, the Spin Bridge. But he's just going to make it look like a walk in the park, and now, speaking of walks, it's time for Hell Walk. He isn't just a competitor, he's also a good editor. Oh! He couldn't edit that one out though, and falls on the 4th obstacle of the second stage.
Crushery makes it the farthest so far, but the Trash Out Crash Out misses the Neo on Hell Walk. At least he didn't sell as bad as those Trash Out episodes.
And up next is someone who I'm a big fan of, taking their time on the entrance here. They're running late. Hello? Okay, it is the Terraformer Attack Plan. Number 24 in stage 2 once more. Off into ring slide. I actually quite like his skin, and he's a very chill dude. So, on to Brazen Iron Maiden. Okay, doing the momentum strat. Seems to be working out for him. He's going at a pretty decent pace. Good. Makes it this time. Let's see if he got what it takes to get through the Spin Bridge Kai. No, he doesn't. Fuck, damn. Oh no.
As the volcano for stage 2 begins to settle, our next competitor has worked hard to get here over the past few tournaments. She's made it here for the first time. It is Liv, the 2-time stage 1 failure. She has never seen stage 2 in the past few tournaments. She's finally here. Can she do it for her first time? Over the ring slider. Not much to do here. She just has to hit the endermite, and she does. Onto the Brazen Iron Maiden. Taking her time, going a little close to the edge. Making it up slowly. Oh, she slips and she falls. She went way too far on the edge.
Damn.
And that's our first fail on the Brazen Iron Maiden.
You know what? It's an improvement. I'm taking it because it's an improvement.
Our next competitor is returning back to the second stage yet again after he failed stage 1 last tournament. It is Good Morning Cam. Not a spy, as he says, despite lurking around with his spyglass. Back onto stage 2. He thinks he can beat it this time and make it to stage 3 for his first time ever. Let's see if he can do that through the ring slider now. Has to hit the endermite in time, and he does. Down to the Brazen Iron Maiden. This is taking out 1 competitor so far, surprisingly. He goes up with ease though. Taking his time. He's going a little fast. He's up. And now he gets the dismount off, and he does. Down to the Spin Bridge guy. Makes sure to line it up, and no, he overshoots the first ball. And he's out early on the second stage. Oh.
We just saw a devastating fail on the Spin Bridge Kai, so let's hope not to see one again. It is JoJo, Ultimate Swag Demon, joining us today on stage 2 again. Now, last tournament, he had a pretty awful run. So let's hope to see him make it back to stage 3 this time.
It's okay, he was R farming.
Okay, now wearing the Shingo skin, hopefully that doesn't curse him when the planet bridge comes around. Okay, he's gonna take a slow, steady pace, lagging through the Brazen Iron Maiden. Seems to be good though. He's through. Now onto Spin Bridge Kai. Will we see a repeat of what happened last run? He's been trained by Wizzy himself. Should be fine. And he's through into Hellwalk. Unfortunate cycle. Never mind. Perfect timing. Onto the Wingnut Alley.
Just don't be stupid.
Now remember, folks, foolish mistakes will get you nowhere. On to the last Wingnut, and we've just heard the 20-second song go off, so maybe he needs to rush it a little bit more. Onto the cat grab, though.
Oh my god.
Scares him off the cat grab.
Like
I am so sorry, Jojo. He will not be making it back.
Missed the thing. Can I get back up there?
Up next is a man who's been with us since the very first tournament. We haven't seen him since T3, the long-awaited Louis ICC cut that been still alive. Anyways, on to the second stage. Unfamiliar grounds here, so let's hope he does well. He's never failed stage 1 in all of his 4 tournaments so far. Off into the Brazen Iron Maiden. Chooses, again, slow and steady raise. But if you can make it up, still a good result. Okay, should be fine now. He doesn't even jump? We will not be seeing him again in the third stage. Damn.
There has been no clears on the second stage so far, but our next competitor is determined to change that. He's failed the cat grab last time, but it is Ties coming in for a second tournament on stage 2. He's a veteran, and he is determined to beat this stage for once. He's really good at parkour. He should be able to do it, but let's see if he can. Now heading down the ring slider. He has to hit this a little early to the ping. Now to the Brazen Iron Maiden. Liv has failed this last time. He's taking his time up the runs. And he's up. Now he has to make it to that second set. And he is. Now dismounts off and he's through into the Spin Bridge Kai. Waiting for the cycle here. He's lagging through. He decided to run on American servers for some reason. But it's proving to not affect him much. Down to the Hellwalk. He has to make this Neo. This is no problem for him as he's done ladder Neos before. Down to the Wingnut Alley. He is pretty far onto the course now. On pace with JoJo Kanda. Has to make this last jump. This is a tricky one and he threw. He's through that. Down to the cat grab. His nemesis from last time. Come on. He can do it. He can make it. No, he chokes. On the cat grab yet again. A little earlier than last time. Oh, come on. And he's devastated.
And now for a legend fueled by hatred. It is Dark Herpanio. A student. Someone who has been hitting on KoriSneako for over 4 years now. Truly an OG. He's got new records in hand. He wants to set out to break another one. Quick ring slider. And now into the Brazen Iron Maiden. Could be the make or break for speed here. Chooses the momentum strat. Now this guy has been doing some things that people could only dream of. He's made stage 3 before. Let's see if he can make it again. Onto Spin Bridge Kai. Speeding this one could mean failure. So he chooses to take his time. This guy has been very adamant on hating KoriSneako for 4 years. A truly awe-inspiring word. Now, into hell. An unfortunate cycle. Will that stop him? No, it won't. And now swings onto the wing nuts. Remember, speed is key, but he is going too fast. What an idiot. Now, we will not be seeing him in stage 3 again. Damn.
With 2 records in hand, Darker set out to get another one. But as he ended up rushing the wingnut alley, he jumps just short of the 3rd wingnut and falls with broken dreams.
So many competitors have been taken out on this 2nd stage so far, and our next competitor, oh, what the fuck? She just scared me, honestly. Our next competitor is a stage 1 merchant. She's never beaten the stage 2 before, and she constantly makes it here. So can she do it this time? I usually have no faith in her, but maybe she can this time. Into the Brazen Iron Maiden, deciding to go for the inside strat, which is really risky. But she's up onto the 2nd set, and she's through. Now into the Spin Bridge Kai with 57 seconds. Not a bad time to get up here. Waits for the cyclone. She's on the 2nd ball to the 3rd. Okay, she's through. Now into the Hellwalk. She's not the best at Neos, so she's very scared of this obstacle. Can she do it? And she does, with not that much struggle there. Down into the wingnut alley, she hits the button, so she has to make it to the end as fast as she can. She goes for the 4th, now she rushes for the 5th, and she makes the dismount onto the cat grab. This is her farthest she's ever made it, and she's choosing to rush it for some reason instead of taking her time with the 20 seconds, and she works it out, and she makes it to the end with 17 seconds on the clock, and she ruins the moment by disconnecting for some reason. Really? Come on now.
For the first time ever, the woman manages to hop her way into beating the 2nd stage with 18 seconds to spare.
Who is our next competitor? It's JackIsBoom.
This is JackIsBoom. JackIsBoom is a famous Minecraft competitor.
No! I mean,
as the moon shines bright, our 3rd competitor that's remaining, he's made it to the final stage, and he's determined to make it back there again and get rid of this era for good. It is Wizzy, the gambling addict. He's back for his 5th tournament here, and he's determined to beat the 2nd stage. He's had some issues with it before. The last time he was fine. Can he make it back to back? Heading through the ring slider. Hits it a little early. Brazen Iron Maiden. Something he is not very fond of for some reason in his rankings. Probably because what he's doing is the slowest strategy I've ever seen. Because you don't need to tech everything, man.
Yeah, my frames are dropping a bit.
He's up. And he's on the 2nd set. Can he dismount off? Yes, he does with 47 seconds. Not the best time. And he gets unlucky with the timing here. But he's up on the 2nd ball. To the 3rd. And he's through. Now into the Hellwalk. Gets unlucky with the timing again. But he needs to speed through this now. And he does. Makes the Neo with ease. Down to the wingnut alley with 24 seconds. Chooses not to go for the button. A little risky, but he decides to tech everything despite his time. He needs to hurry up. Onto the 4th wingnut. Come on, can you make this dismount to the 5th? Yes, he can. He has on Klaxon with 8 seconds. I don't think he'll make it in time, and he just decides to rush the last jump, and he fails early on the cat grab.
Okay, honey, I hope you can use your
Oh, what a result.
After an astonishing performance last tournament, the Australian Wizzy sells out short and falls on the cat grab, putting an end to his final stage goal.
We just saw one of the All-Stars have one of the most unfortunate fails I've ever seen.
I did. I
But
still
now
want
it's
you
time
to
for
use
the
it.
people's choice. Swerve. Number 39.
That's a big scary jacket.
Second highest number.
Alright, I feel a lot more calm. I'm
Off
probably
to
just gonna.
stage 2.
Oh yeah. I feel a lot more calm, so I'm probably just gonna.
The
speed
ring
run.
slider. He's still a big Kari stan. He's been wanting to make it to that dreaded stage 4 for quite some time now. Brazen Iron Maiden.
So how y'all say
designed
that?
these obstacles, so he should be fine.
Good.
Good. Now it's Spinbridge Kai. Makes it on the second one.
Hey, you had the heart.
Makes
That's
it
all
on
that
the
matters.
third one. Speeds through onto Hellwalk. Perfect cycle. Now swings off into Wingnuts. This could determine whether or not he makes it through. Okay. Okay, easy jump, easy pickings, now cat grab. You cannot underestimate this obstacle, but he is choosing to go fast as fuck on it. Oh my god, we will be seeing on stage 3 again. Swerve P, everybody. Nope. Thankfully not.
Our final competitor is getting ready to walk through the dragon. He's been here many times before. He's beaten it last time. And he's back yet again. It is JackIsTrash, the ethical scammer. Because he doesn't pay anyone for some reason.
January
I mean,
tournament.
like a day ago, he's paid me. This is the 26th, by the way. And I'm having to do this like last minute while editing. So, into the wing sire now. Whatever. Into the brazen iron
my frames
maiden.
dropped to 40.
Now, last time he had no issues, but this does not go well with his broken keyboard. Showing that it doesn't affect him now, though. And he's going kind of fast, unlike turning somebody. Okay, he's through. Now into the Spinbridge Kai with 51 seconds. Waiting for the timing here. He's on the second ball. Now into the third. Decides to tech it instead of rushing it, which is safe. And he's through. And now into the Hellwalk. A little risky there, but he makes the Neo. Heading into the Wingnut Alley. He doesn't go for the button, choosing to take his time here. Almost slips off the third wingnut. Now he's on the fourth. This is the jump that tricked him multiple times before, and he makes it, doing it back to back onto the cat grab now. Deciding to take his time a little bit. He rushes that second one. Goes for the third, and he makes it, and he is through yet again. Making it back to the third stage.
I told
with
you,
9 seconds
I'm not a good
remaining.
holder.
Good job, JackIsTrash. Despite rage baiting me multiple times.
With JackIsTrash's incredible run, we've now reached the end of the grueling second stage. 16 competitors fought to survive the course and advance, but 12 were eliminated along the way, including one of the All-Stars and finalists of last tournament, Wizzy. But 4 amazing competitors succeeded and will advance to the third stage. Looking back at the leaderboard, Swerve takes the fastest time, making it to the finish with 20 seconds left to spare, while some kid makes it back yet again, barely making it with 5 seconds remaining. We don't know who he is. Now these superstars will face the daunting tortures of stage 3. They have to put on their A game if they want to reach the spires that awaits them. Will anyone have what it takes to reach the final stage? We now return to the set, where the 4 competitors get ready to take on the third stage.
As we head into the third stage, 4 competitors remain, and they're all determined to reach the top of that tower. Our first competitor up, it is Frog. For some reason, is an actual frog here. Coming into the third stage for her first time. Now she
I'm not number 3.
had like barely any practice on the stage for some reason. So let's see how far she can get with what she's got. Heading into the cycle road. Rushing it a little bit for some reason. Down to the Matrix, her own obstacle. For some reason, kind of filler. And she rushes every jump and she misses already. And the game froze, but she's already out on the Matrix. That was a quick one.
Despite making the dang obstacle herself, Frog manages to fall on the Matrix after a mere 18 seconds on the stage.
Oh my god.
My game froze.
Oh my god. No.
2 competitors remain, and our next competitor is the one that caused all the cracks in the first place. It's his 4th time in a row being here. It is Swerve T. His 6th tournament, and again, 4th
Now
time
shut the
being here.
fuck up.
First result here, he's ended up failing the lantern grass. He's cleared the cliffhanger, but failed on the gateway. And last time, he's cleared the gateway. So can he do it again?
I'm not going. I almost just failed that.
Going through the Sucker Road. Has to dismount off into the Matrix.
Ooh,
This is
that was so
Frog's
close.
obstacle that she ended up failing. Swerve choosing to rush it as well. And he beats the jump Frog couldn't beat. And he's through. Now to the Planet Bridge.
Decorator.
Somehow has 1 fail on this obstacle. Probably because Wing Raider is washed.
I'm just gonna play it safe.
Speaking of Wing Raider, for some reason he just decided to leave me and didn't show up for this tournament. So our 4 All-Stars have been fighting to clear the stage.
Yeah.
Heading through the Planet Bridge. One of the slowest obstacles on Star Challenge. He's on the 5th one. Now he has to dismount off, and he's through into the cliffhanger. One of my favorites that Frog won't stop complaining about, but we don't talk about that. Anyways, decides to chalk up a little bit, and he's on to the 2nd grab.
Free.
This 3rd ledge now. This is the tricky jump that tricks up everyone, and he's through yet again. Now he has to make the flip.
Basically comes down to this
He's
jump.
on the position, but he decides to wait for it.
Not hard at all.
Good choice. Would have slipped off if he went a little early. Goes for it, and he makes the flip.
Holy
okay.
shit.
The flames go off as he makes it onto the Arpella bars now. He's back yet again. Oh, he rushes straight into it. Okay. Taking his time here. Jumps. He starts jumping on it for some reason. Making his way on the 2nd. Now he has to dismount to the 3rd. And he does yet again.
Yes.
A little unsteady there. And he's through into the gateway. He's back to where he was for the past 2 tournaments.
Breathe.
For some reason, it is open. We'll probably fix that in a bit. It's up onto it now. To the 2nd. This has been modified, so it's not as hard. I don't know what he's doing here, but he's through onto the 3rd. Now he has to jump to the 4th. This is the jump. He's made it and failed, and he does it, and he makes it back to the final stage yet again. Congratulations, Swerve, for beating it for a 2nd time in a row. And he seems pretty happy.
The strongest performer, Swerve, makes it back to the final stage with a bang, ready to try and put an end to this wretched era once and for all.
Yeah, I need to turn my mic up. Wait, I'm gonna turn on air myself. Star Challenge Stage 3. Spacebar test now. Because late jumps... Okay, let me jump on the obstacle then. Chill. Because these late jumps is what ruins my keyboard. Okay, so you said 490-ish?
Get a replay?
Oh, come on. It's going anywhere but 490. Lock in.
Yup. Locking it. They need to get me on that judge.
Need it. Okay, 4... It keeps going to 470. Come on, lock in! Yeah. Oh, wait, yeah.
He jumps, he makes it, he is back on the final stage for the first time since Tournament 2, everybody.
I was gonna lose
JackIsTrash is back.
Hey, all of a sudden I gotta go, so
Never mind
bye.
then. Fuck you. Bye.
We just watched this grand champion, JackIsTrash, crush the third stage and advance into the final stage for the first time since his historic total victory. They now get ready to take on the final stage where they have to climb 3 obstacles and hit the button at the top within 30 seconds, making them as the next Ninja Warrior. If they reach it in time, that is. Will JackIsTrash do the impossible and achieve total victory for the second time? Or will Swerve be the bad boy and take it from him, becoming the newest Ninja Warrior?
So for the second tournament in a row, we will see not 1, but 2 on the final stage. Still, total victory remains elusive for all that have faced the course since Tournament 2 nearly 2 years ago. But the 2 left in this competition are some of the best we've come to see in this course's history. These 3 obstacles, all that stands in between these 2 athletes and the final buzzer that hangs above the entire course. We have 2 left, both all-stars, both with incredible resumes, JackIsTrash and Swerve T. But before we see how this tournament ends, let's go up to the top of the tower to see what Frog has to say about this.
The air is fierce today, but our competitors seem to be even fiercer. After 3 grueling stages, they pushed past their limits and earned their ticket to the final stage. The 2 challengers rise to try and conquer the final stage, and I'm once again hoping to see at least one of them get up here. Will it be the champ, Jack, or will it be the people's choice, Swerve? Let's see if either has got what it takes to become a Ninja Warrior.
And so it was! The final 2 will take on the tower right here, right now, and up first is JackIsTrash, a previous Star Challenge champion. That was back in Tournament 2. He's been on the long and hard, windy path to get to this point, improving in every tournament. There's been so much against him in his career. He's currently running on a broken keyboard. But when the lights are on, when all eyes are on him, can JackIsTrash go 2 for 2 on the final stage? Or will failure be all that he tastes tonight? And he's off. Jack ascending into the heavens, moving quickly up the trapdoor climb. A little bit of a performance issue, but that's okay. The salmon ladder, this was where Swerve failed last tournament. Moving perfectly, oh no, a slip up. Another one, too many could be costly, but only 2. This can be salvaged if he can get up this perfectly. The final climb, 6 seconds left. Up he goes, oh no! Jack falls all the way down to the bottom. He's utterly soiled it. And just like that, Jack will not become a 2-time champion this time around.
Despite an amazing performance that could have given him a second total victory, JackIsTrash slips up on the final climb and falls down to the crackling ground below.
Anyways, you've made it to stage 4-1. Eye content.
There's honestly nothing more scarier than looking at that tower and seeing how high it is and knowing I can be up there. What's even more scary is seeing all that progress just being down to 30 seconds. But 30 seconds can break or change this tournament. Start it.
In a shocking twist of fate, 39 have ran before him, and none have made it to the tippity top of the tower. But all hope is not lost for these competitors. Their hope hangs behind our last man standing on the final stage here in Star Challenge 7. But can he perform under the pressure? His name is Swerve T. And what can I say? He hasn't been around for nearly as long as JackIsTrash, but has been such an excellent competitor. He made it here last time in Tournament 6, but failed on the salmon ladder. The tower, which he failed, assembles before him. That failure must hang in his mind, but he must forget about all that. He's gotta focus on the big picture here, get the big trifecta. He's done it in Ender Challenge, twice in Craftsuke. Can he do it in Star Challenge?
Final stage. I'm ready to take you down.
Swerve, we wait in bated breath as he climbs up the trapdoor climb. A perfect one so far, but this is the real challenge, the salmon ladder. Moving perfectly up, barely pausing between runs. That was so quick. Wow, with time in hand, Swerve T could have this in the bag. Up he goes, the klaxon sounds. Can Swerve T do it all? Yes, he's done it!
Oh my god!
Swerve T has achieved total victory! After so long, our competitors can breathe a sigh of relief as Swerve T stands above all. The second to ever do it in Star Challenge history.
That was so free.
Swerve has achieved the dream of the fallen competitors and has risen to the top, claiming total victory. Swerve flew up the spires and cleared the final stage with an astonishing 6 seconds left on the clock, making him the newest Ninja Warrior.
Hello, sir. Now, as time is frozen here, and we are in the confines of whatever time screen management is going on right now, how do you feel? You've Kanzen, you've done it. It's been a while since we've had this kind of honor, no?
Yeah. Listen, I try not to get emotional over this shit, but whenever I did hit that button, there was like 6 seconds left, you know. I legitimately shed a tear because I kind of knew like what was up for stake. I mean, literally, we have stake right here. Yeah. But I practiced this so much. I built a 60-foot tower long salmon ladder, along with the replica of the final, the gateway, cliffhanger, all that good stuff. And honestly, I didn't think I was gonna make it to here. I had some confidence, but it feels really good to be up here finally. After so long of practice, after so long of waiting for this tournament to happen again, it's a wonderful feeling. I know me and one other person who shall not be named has been really practicing on this final, and if he didn't make it, I knew that I wanted to make it for him. So, you know who you are, shout out to you. You would have beat this final if you made it here. But I'm just glad we're into ushering a new era, whatever that is, and hope to go there and Kanzen again. So that's really all I have to say. Thank you all for your support. I know y'all wanted me to Kanzen, and I do feel what the fuck is that? I do feel that because I did feel a lot of pressure during that stage 3 run, but I was able to make it through and finally Kanzen, so I'm relieved.